They weren't. They never got down. I mean, the whole ball game, they were focused on just trying to chip away. But they've been doing that all year. Honestly, they've been fighting. So it didn't surprise anybody that they were still going to try and give you really good at-bats, which they did. They did a great job grinding out some at-bats today. And so it showed, and we ended up being fortunate enough to come out on top.
Obviously bad in the ninth there, key one, obviously down 0-2, and he comes back and
great at-bat. I think, again, I thought 1 through 9, at some point in time, we had some good at-bats, really good at-bats, that kept the line moving. And so, obviously, that one was a big one. But on top of that, you know, all the relievers coming in and doing their job, you know, kind of keeping us in the ball game. So it was a really great team effort.
Rick, from your standpoint, what's wrong with James Shields?
From my standpoint, I mean, right now it seems like he may not just be commanding the zone as well as he'd like, obviously. He's falling behind and ends up having to, you know, come a little bit more center cut, and they're taking advantage of it. But even through all of that, I mean, he gave us 5 innings. I know his pitch count got up there, but he continued to grind, try to get through it. He's a competitor, and he's going to continue to look for ways to try to make it work. So I'm sure him and Coop will continue to sit down and try to work it out.
You never look at a game as being a big one, but can you look at this game as being a big win at this point?
You know, somebody mentioned that to me. I mean, it's a big, every game's a big win. I mean, every game you win is a big win in the big leagues. It's hard to win a big league ball game, but obviously we fell behind to such a large degree early. I think the most important thing that guys were trying to do, honestly, was just have good at-bats and keep chipping away. Robin and Trick had a talk with the guys today about just grinding out at-bats and just not worrying about results, because results are obviously an outcome. And I thought today they did a really nice job of doing that.
Ricky, you're round robin every day. Are you? This is your first year around him. Are you amazed at how even he is, good, bad, and different when things are going on?
Yeah, he's a pretty even-keeled individual, but I think you have to have that because you know, when things aren't going well, you can get surrounded by all the stuff that's going on around you. And one of the things I think that he talked to them about was trying to eliminate all the things on the periphery. You can't control those things. The reality is, you know, everybody's got to go out there and perform. And results aren't what you should be thinking about, just continuing to play in the process of putting together good at-bats and just playing good baseball. And basically that's what happened today. We ended up, you know, overcoming a couple of things that happened early and kept playing the game.
Not like this team that had so many defensive miscues, especially in the outfield. Are those contagious? Are they placement issues? What's going on out there?
You want me to try to find an answer? Today we had a couple miscues, and they occur. They're a rarity with us, I think. I think we've been pretty good both in the infield and in the outfield. Those happened today, but again, it's highlighted because, you know, how we've been going, how our season has been going the last couple weeks. You know, a little difficult. But, you know, we look at it, and the reality is that could have been another thing that allowed you to fall and, you know, let down. It didn't. They just kept playing. You can't change what's already occurred. It happened. They just came in and thought, you know, let's keep playing the game. And that's what happened.